started crawling out there. I was like, oh my God, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? And the trainers were literally just laughing their asses off. Like, she just farted.
Oh man, in my imagination that was so much more amusing. I thought it was like another. I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah. Nice, Reese, nice, but yeah.
There's something about the width of an elephant's arse that I swear I heard her once. Like, she could do real like rumbles. I mean, they would go on for like 45 seconds.
This is not appealing. Can we wrap this up?
Okay, let me wrap it up. Let me wrap it up with this. This show has been going for, I don't know, 12 or 13 years. And we used to watch, in the early days, we used to watch these rude little MPEGs that people would see us. And it's weird. I always thought this was a fake MPEG. But listening to you talking, I think maybe it's true. Have you seen this?
Yes, and I told her to watch it the whole time. She never watched it.
Well, you're about to.
This is something I don't want to see.
Oh, then shut your eyes. Shut your eyes.
You want me to shut my eyes?
Shut your eyes. Shut your eyes now, I would say.
Watch it for my character development.
Okay, here we go. You've seen this before. It's a man cleaning the elephant cage. It's all going very well. And then... You have to look. You have to look.
Oh my God.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
I was literally the unluckiest man on the planet. I don't think that's ever happened.
Luckiest.
Can you imagine coming home from work, your wife going, "How was work, dear?"
Oh my God. I don't think you'd ever feel clean again.
Imagine you'd seen that before you worked with Ty.
Probably Reese and I didn't need to do that.
I literally watch it in the pre-production time to get into my character. I do that a lot, sweeping up the poo.
Yes. In the movie, yeah.
And I was thinking, like, what would happen if this happened?
You can pop that on the DVD extras. It'll be nice. We all like animals.
I do like animals.
Shappy down the end is an animal lover.
Yes, I am.
But yes.
They don't love me back.
No, sadness has entered your life.
Sadness entered my life because I bought a cat to keep me company because I'm a single mother and when my son is at his father's, I wanted something to cuddle and love, so I bought a cat. But cats don't cut it when it comes to loneliness because I wanted something that cried when I left the room, not left the room when I cried. Nevertheless, let me show you a picture of her. Yeah. She's gone missing.
I thought it was really going to be.
Cat Lola. I hope you don't mind. I can't be bothered doing it on trees around my neighbourhood. So this is my cat Lola, and she's lost. She's a snow Bengal, and I think my puppy Benji drove her away because he kept trying to sleep with her.
Are you serious?
Yes, my dog kept trying to have sex with the cat.
No, I meant that it's missing.
Oh, yes. And the thing is, right, she's not as loving as the dog, but it's like having two children. I only have one child, you have two. Do you have a favourite? The reason I ask is because people say to me, do you love your cat more or your dog? And I go, well, I love them both equally as I cuddle my cat and kick the dog. So if you're in southwest London, if you see this little creature, please do Twitter me.
But cats don't go missing. She's just moved.
No.
That cat's just living somewhere else now, having a better life. With people she likes. Yeah, you drink.
Oh.
You mentioned the royal wedding earlier, and of course we must congratulate you on your wedding.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so well. See, I care too. And did you have a sort of themed wedding? Was it a sort of rustic theme?
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
It was on my farm, yeah.
Oh, yes, that's quite rustic right there.
The donkeys were there.
Yes. we were looking at some wedding photographs on this website called awkwardfamilyphotos.com.
Oh, yes, I've seen this.
Isn't it great? Yeah. So this is the danger of a themed wedding. Right, here's the danger of a themed wedding. Yeah. Not a good idea. And my favourite bit of this picture is this guy here. Can you see that guy there?
Yeah.
Who obviously showed him what you were serious. And Shabby, your wedding was a little shambolic, I believe.
My wedding was a bit shambolic because, for a start, I got too thin. I've put it all back on now, but I don't know if you've got thin for your wedding because you, like Kate Middleton, bless her heart, she looked gorgeous. And I think it's because just the energy eats away at you. And now when I think back to my wedding day, everyone's looking at me all teary-eyed as I walk down the aisle. I thought it's because they were emotional and happy for me, but now I know they were thinking, That's why they're getting married. Shappy's dying.
Were your kids in the wedding party?
Yeah, they were there, yeah.
Oh.
I see, my kid's going to be in my second wedding.
You're grooming him for that. Yes. But kids at weddings, they can upstage the bride and groom, particularly in the group shots.
Yeah.
Here's one from the thing. Now, I think that child is sleeping. What I love is that guy looking at the kid thinking, if it doesn't move soon... the wedding buffet starts right here. And even, I don't know if you've seen this, even the famous royal wedding kiss got upstaged by the little flower girl. It's such a cute picture. Look at her.
It's the cutest thing
Isn't that
I've ever
adorable?
seen. She's so cute.
And incredible, with all the months of planning that went into that royal wedding and how seamless it was and how perfect it was, they have still come up with one of the most awkward wedding photos of all time. Have you seen this picture?
No.
This is genuine. It's genuine. She went down to do something with a child or something. Now listen, I want to talk about the whole kind of fan thing. So logistically, the two of you, how hard was it doing any of the location shooting?
Location shooting?
Like when you're out and about, so the fans and the paparazzi can be there and trying to get anything done, or did you keep it
people
quiet?
were at a pretty safe distance. I mean, they're pretty far away. Yeah, I mean, just the only part that's disorienting about it is like you're trying to pretend you're in 1930, and then like people are like taking iPhone videos of you, and it doesn't make you focus very well.
Because reading about the two of you, your fans seem very like your fans. Really sweet, and they kind of take a real interest in your life. That they come up to you, and it's sweet. They talk to you like they know you.
Yes, they give me love advice. They give me, yeah.
No, it's
Like what?
Which sometimes works out and sometimes doesn't.
But they all like your new husband, don't they?
They do, yes. I get a lot of response from people on the street. I met a guy named George yesterday. He really likes my new husband. He's never met him. But he's like, I like this guy. This guy's a good guy for you. I'm not even kidding.
But that is kind of adorable.
It's very endearing.
That people care about you.
They're somehow invested in my personal life.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Robert's fans, they seem more nuts. No offense. Because some of them are quite out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just like... I mean, I think you get it. I have a much more simplistic reaction with fans, I think. It's like, it's like screaming. And so it's kind of... And so it limits it. I think you get... Because, like, when we've been doing these premieres and stuff, there's, like, an overwhelming amount of energy. And I think it's because if everyone's just trying to do the same thing, they've only got one thing to say, like, which is just screaming. But, I mean, then you can just, like, really focus all your energy together, and it's really powerful. It's like Excalibur. Or the Captain Planet or something.
Have you ever thought of going up to a screaming girl and freaking her out by going, hi, what's your name?
No, I always wanted to do a sketch for some comedy show where I'd go down, you'd be at a premiere where everybody was screaming, and go back to this sort of dungeon place, and then you have all these fans locked up. And you put on this, like, German techno music and just scream at them. And then you go up and, like, Zac Efron's at the top of the stairs going in next or something. They didn't let me do it.
And oddly, this isn't the first time you guys have worked together, is it?
No.
Because it was Vanity Fair.
Yeah, we did a movie a while ago, and let's just get it out there. Rob played my son in the movie.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Even at the time, you must have gone, what?
And then it got weirder and weirder when I found out we were supposed to play lovers in a movie. No, my girlfriend called me and said, I'm such a big fan of this Rob Pattinson. And she's like, I can't believe you worked with him. I was like, what are you talking about? I never met that guy. What are you talking about? And, okay, let me just tell a story. Because he said he was in this movie, Vanity Fair, with you. And I was like, he was in Vanity Fair? Yeah, and he said he played your son. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not old enough to play his mother. And then I remembered there was a scene where I'm playing 40, and he's my 17-year-old son, and he comes to see me and basically tell me off because I abandoned him as a child. And The whole thing was so implausible. I think they cut it out of the movie.
It's nice that you remembered him.
Well, it took a while.
It's an amazing scene.
But you do credit that getting cut out of that movie then led to kind of getting the Harry Potter gig.
Yeah, because the casting director invited me to the premiere and forgot to tell me. And me and a friend of mine were both in it, and we had adjacent scenes. And then, so I was sitting there waiting for our scene to go. His one came on first. And we were watching it going like, oh, yeah, that was pretty good. And I was expecting my one to be amazing, because, like, Reese is, like, weeping in it and stuff. And, like, I was like, wow, I bet it's going to be so good. Yeah, it got to my bit, and then there was literally a line where she said in the script, someone says to you, like, oh, let's go and see Roddy. And you're like, really? Should I go and do that or something? And yeah, she's like, yes, definitely do that. And then it cuts into our scene. And when I was watching the premiere, it's like, you should go and see Roddy. And like, no. I was literally looking at it. Wow, how does this turn around at this point in the scene?
And Robert, until you were, I think, about 12, the idea of you growing into kind of a big heartthrob, I mean, certainly your sisters didn't see you growing into a big heartthrob, did
I think they still don't. My sisters used to always say to me that if I hadn't discovered hair gel, I'd be the tall guy who all my friends got to buy alcohol for them.
But didn't your sisters used to dress you up?
I think they just used to give me a ponytail a lot. Or I used to, like, give myself one. It's strange. You'd be surprised. My sisters were very abusive.
Ponytail?
Yeah.
How long was your hair?
It wasn't very long. I had one of those little rat tails at the end. I used to put Vaseline on it.
See, I think I'm being to my son what your sisters were to you, because you look a bit like my son, actually. And he likes to have his nails done and his hair done and a little lipstick put in, and I take him on stage with me sometimes and he does a little song. Am I being pushy?
Shappy,
I don't know.
You know the way the cat ran away?
The false eyelashes look great on Lola the cat.
But at school now, were you popular with boys and things?
Good God, no. Of course not. The whole episode with the royal wedding when I was 8 started it off because my mother made me have a Diana haircut. That was all the rage here. Which looked great on cute little blonde girls, but on me I looked like a Lego man. So after that, I tried to do my amazing feats of strength. I tried to show you guys backstage, like with that business. And things like that, they're not the milkshake that bring the boys to the yard.
Well, you've turned it around now. We ought to mention you are at the O2 for the big comedy gala.
Yes, that's very exciting.
Yes, and that's on the 24th of May.
With loads of people. Can I tell you who's on? It's very exciting.
Go.
Michael McIntyre, Noel Fielding, Lee Evans, Alan Carr, everyone is on, and we're trying to raise money to build a new operating theatre at the Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital.
Wow.
So do come to that if you can.
When I say it's time for music, you might be surprised. I'm about to introduce the world's most successful TV actor. Star of House, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hugh Laurie! Welcome, you're met. That's all my God.
What have you got there?
It's just water.
It's just
you want
water.
that?
Oh, did you not get a drink?
I asked for vodka. If that's...
Yeah, that's the one. Yes. So here you are, musician. I'm Irish. I find it difficult.
Yes. Not as difficult as I do, I'll tell you.
Because Let Them Talk, which I believe has the highest pre-sales on iTunes of any album ever.
Wow.
That's true, isn't it?
That sounds incredibly unlikely to me, but I'm not going to be the one to contradict you, because why would I do that?
Exactly.
It's not in my interest.
I'm bigging it up.
Yes.
And presumably people have been a bit surprised that kind of British actor has done an authentic blues album recorded in New Orleans.
Well, I don't know. You are one of those people.